truth.
Welcome to Drop Me Off in Nashville with Scottie and friends.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing? You know, I always tell you guys networking is so incredibly important. I always tell you that Angie and I go over to this place called First Watch, and there's this young lady there. Her name is Jenny, and we became dear friends with her and a few out of the waitresses and people that work there. Just fantastic people down here in Florida. And she happened to tell me one day that she has a brother-in-law who is a fantastic singer. And I said, you have my attention. And she said, check this out. And so I never listen to music when somebody first gives it to me. I get in my headspace. I find when I'm in my office and everything is put aside so I can give it the attention it deserves. So I did that and I went, whoa, hang on now. We need to visit a little bit more about this because this is the type of artist that I need to talk with. Somebody who gets it, somebody who's did it on their own, and somebody who has some amazing music out there. And I'm going to introduce you to this gentleman right after this.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Ready. Let's do this. It's showtime. Please pay attention. Stop what you're doing and welcome our guest.
Hey, welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. I have a very special guest with me today. You know, I keep telling you guys, First Watch, it's the place to be. And especially if you want to lose weight healthy, go to First Watch. So Darrin, we have this mutual, what do we call her? A friend? I mean, she's more of your family, right? Right.
Family.
She's your family. Yeah. What a spitfire that lady is.
Oh, she's a trip.
Jenny is something else. Yeah, she invited us to the Pasco, Casco. What is that thing?
The Chasco Fiesta.
Chasco Fiesta, yes. We've been working on an artist by the name of John Carter Cash to come there. Did you hear about that?
Actually, I knew some of the Cashes. And, a friend of mine married John Jr. And has his grandson, Joe Cash.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. Yes. So I think it's inked. Sure. See, they want to do this big dedication to John in June for the stage over there, which would be brilliant.
Yes.
But with that comes lawyers and how it's going to be handled and all the mess that comes. But we're going to work our way through that, but we're excited to get him. But let's get back to how I met you. Okay. Your sister-in-law is a mutual friend of mine and my wife's, and we think the world of her. And she turned me on to a song, and when anybody gives me music, no matter who it is, where it is, I always wait till I get in my office. I take this time and I give the song the respect it deserves, because I'm one that if I'm doing 5 other things, all of a sudden a verse and chorus will go by and I'll miss exactly what I was supposed to be listening to. And that's not fair to anybody, right?
Yeah.
So what I always do is I get in my headspace. Then I take the time and I go, okay, here's the 10 songs that somebody's been sending to me. Listen to them. Do what you're going to do with them at that time. And so when I heard what have I done that you wrote, that it was a faith-based song, correct?
Yes.
How did you write that thing? Because it's amazing.
Well, you know, a lot of times when I'm writing, it kind of just comes to me. And this was, I did a spiritual journey, about 3 years of nothing. I cut everybody out of my life and just focused on me and God. And it just came to me. It's just the song says, "What have I done to deserve all your love?" Because none of us are worthy of it, and that's what the song's about. It's just that He loves me no matter what I do and how much I fail, and that's what the song means.
I actually have a line that I wrote down that says, "I feel that some Christian songs tell God how great He is. This one asks why He loves us anyway." Right. Brilliant writing.
Exactly.
It's a whole different angle.
Yes, it is.
So you went ahead. Listen, the song is called, this whole podcast is called Drop Me Off in Nashville, right? So my whole thing is I've seen enough people in Nashville get screwed over that when I find people who figured it out on their own, those are the people I want to get on the show because they had a journey that mattered. So you wrote this great song, put it out, you did a video to it. How did that come about? Because, I mean, that's not easy to do.
Well, I had an independent label that was actually recorded that song in a booth in the mall, and they heard it, and they contacted me, and we were supposed to do a whole album, and we wound up doing a music video, and excuse me.
Okay. Did they flip the bill for that?
Yes, they did.
So did they? How many cameras did you have? 2 or 3 there? One camera shoot.
One camera shoot.
So when you came in, did they have the treatment already written, so you kind of knew what you were doing?
No, I came up with the whole concept
Because it was cool how you were kicking things and throwing, and I mean,
it was my struggle that I wanted to show was, somebody who's an alcoholic, or I'm not an alcoholic, but, we all go through those struggles.
Sure.
And in the video, you show somebody handing me a Bible. And I start reading. Mm-hmm. And I start reading the word. And it changes, in the video, it changes who I am.
Right.
And then I start helping other people.
No matter the struggle, it doesn't have to be alcoholism.
No.
Even though you use a bottle as a prop.
Yes.
It made it powerful.
Thank you.
Powerful. It's when you go, whoa, that hit hard, and you want to go again. Then your vocal came out. It was very powerful. So do you continue to write just in that genre, or do you write in all different genres? Tell me about that.
Rock.
Love it.
I'm an 80s kid. I grew up in the 80s.
Me too. I love the 80s. Def Leppard, all that. I mean, you can't beat it.
I was more of like the Cure, Men at Work, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so listen to this. So last week I had Mike Estes on. He used to be the lead guitar player for Leonard Skinner.
Yes, I listened to that.
So when I used to work for Mikey, and he gave me I might work for him again. Mike, if you're listening to this, we got to do something, because I think there's just so much that we can do together. I just enjoy the heck out of it. But when you write like that, and you're a versatile writer that can write in any genre, that's a heck of a talent. Do you have a publishing deal?
No, I do not.
No. Have you ever tried to get one?
No,
You do it for fun?
No, I would love to, but not to get off track, but I had brain surgery about 4 years ago, and I kind of put a kibosh on everything.
Sure.
Things where I got nominated for Best Songwriter for What Have I Done?
Makes complete sense.
Yeah, and we were supposed to do a whole album. Mm-hmm. COVID came around, and right as COVID was kind of lifting, during COVID, I wrote a song called Superhero. It was an homage to all the first responders, and we recorded that one, but right after that, I had surgery, and it took me a while to get back into playing and singing. So
I preach on this show to everybody to network, but to network with some kind of intelligence behind your networking. Make sure you know who you're working with and why, and when you find those people, gravitate to them. So again, met Jenny. Jenny told me about you. I have a bunch of artists that look for great songs. Now you have opportunity to send me music that I can listen to. And if it's something that we can place for you, why not? You know what I mean? So you got to take advantage of those type of opportunities, especially. Do you do a vocal guitar? Do you do a whole demo set on? How do you work your?
Normally it's just, I, when I'm recording or when I'm writing.
Either or.
Writing is just me. So a lot of times, the words come out, I write them down. Sometimes the music I hear with it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I hear everything. I hear the bass tracks. I hear,
gift.
It really is
gift. And a lot of people don't have that. They struggle, or they need one or the other. You know what I'm saying? I can write the music, but I can't write the words, or vice versa.
Right.
And a lot of people can write the words, but if you can hear the music in your head,
and I can't play it. I can't play other instruments. I can play a little bit of piano, I play guitar, but I hear it.
Yeah,
and
gift.
Yeah.
That's the gift. So how many songs do you think you've written in your lifetime?
Oh, God.
Countless?
Probably hundreds. I mean, I have notebooks of music that I've written. Just.
Do you ever write songs and all of a sudden they feel like, gosh, I'm working so hard at this, but I know the message there, but I just can't seem to figure out how to get it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of times if I'm struggling writing, I'll put it down. Because I'll drive myself crazy trying to, I second guess over and over and over. And I finally have to go, okay, put this down.
Right.
Put this down, clear your head. It'll come to you. It
was funny. Yesterday I was registering some stuff with Copyright Office, and I put the dates when I start a song. So if I'm on a plane and something comes to me, obviously you write it down because you're going to forget. Especially at 55, I'm going to forget everything. So I write everything down. Mark, I write everything down. It's crazy, right? You do the same thing?
Oh, I have to. I've got the worst ADHD when it comes to songwriting. After a verse, I'm already thinking of the next song, so I never know what song I'm on.
We're all on the same page. But listen, you guys, all you writers out there, remember that middle of the night, on a plane, at a funeral, at a wedding, in a coffee shop. If you think it, write it down, talk it into your phone, because I promise you'll forget, right?
Right.
Hey, we'll be right back after this. I love it.
Hey, this is Tommy Two-Tone, and you're listening to Drop Me Off in Nashville.
Hold up now, quick pit stop. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you're following Drop Me Off in Nashville on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, and Audible. All them good places your mama listens when she's cleaning the house. All right, let's get back to the madness.
All right, so welcome back. We're here back with Darrin. Darrin.
Yes.
Darrin.
Yes.
And you said from Bewitched.
Yes. That's the
I love that. I love that show. I used to watch that all the time. And I Dream of Jeannie.
Yes. Who didn't?
Oh, she's just beautiful. So listen, so you write these songs, and then you get them out. You do this amazing video. Where do they find that video? Is it just on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on my Facebook page. It's on YouTube.
Tell everybody where to go, because you got to watch this thing.
You can just look up Darrin Charles, What Have I Done, and look it up on a computer, and the video usually comes up. It's the official video for it.
Darrin, Darrin Charles, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then you have your own YouTube channel.
No, I don't have my own YouTube channel.
But it pops up.
But it pops up on YouTube.
Yeah, that's cool. So when you write this stuff, did your label take care of, like, the copywriting, registering with BMI, and ask? They did all that for you?
Yep.
Did they do it right?
Yeah, they did it right.
So you worked with reputable people.
Well, it was actually a family member of mine.
So they knew what they were doing. Yeah.
He seen that I was such a good songwriter. He's like,
Sure.
I want to do something for you.
Sure.
And he did it all. So
Yeah, so that helps, because then you know that you're protected, number one.
Yes.
Your splits are taken care of. Your royalties are taken care of. You're registered properly. Copyright is all done the way. You guys, again, I keep popping this in your head over and over again, but writing the song is just part one, right, Darrin? I mean, there's so much more to it than that. You have to take care of the business part of it.
Man, I've been taken advantage of when I've lost songs.
See, that happens over and over again.
Yes, it does.
So it's scary, right? It's easy for some to write a song, but then when you go, now what do I do with it? Just go to BMI, go to ASCAP, register the song. It's free. So typically when you go to BMI and you first start, you guys remember this is a hint. You're going to try to log on. It's not going to let you. It usually takes about 12 hours, and you'll get an email back, and then you can start your process. So you start trying to register. You're trying to log in. It won't work. That's normal. At least it has been for me. And then about 12 hours later, I'll get an email from them, and then you can start the process. And when you go to copyright your songs, you can copyright up to 10 songs at one time, and it's $85. The only catch is that none of those songs that you do register cannot go, they can't be live anywhere. They can't be on TikTok. They can't be on YouTube. They have to be completely irrelevant to the world. Nobody's ever heard them when I say that online or on a CD or anything else. You can, pop 10 songs off at once, register those things for $85, get it back. It's easy. Just follow the script. And there's so many people out there on TikTok or YouTube or wherever that can show you step by step, because I will tell you, the Copyright Office is not easy to manage. They're really hard to do what they do. So I always tell people, find somebody on TikTok that does this all the time, a lawyer, somebody that talks about it. Go to YouTube and just hit play, hit pause, hit play, hit pause, and just follow step by step and get that done. But it's important. Like Darrin just got done telling you guys, he got screwed over himself by songs that he did, because it's that scary part of trying to register in this stuff, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, the guy, somebody I met, so you great songwriter. I'm a songwriter. Let's get together. Mm-hmm. And I used to go over on the weekends. He had a home studio, mm-hmm. and he knew what he was doing. And we wrote a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, he owns all my songs.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just, Yeah. Only thing you can do at this point is pray for him.
It's a lesson learned. Is what it was for me.
But it's one of them lessons that you don't want to learn. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's the hard one.
Yeah. So are you playing shows now?
Yes, I actually am.
When I walked in the studio, you beat me here, and thank you for showing up early. You were saying you were playing last night somewhere.
We play Friday night, and the American Legion in Dunedin. We play there once a month, and play a bunch of different places. But playing with a band called the Disclaimers.
Okay, so is it when you go in there and you book these shows? Are the booking people or the people who run the club say it's all originals? Is it all covers?
It's covers, mostly covers,
and they want that.
Yeah, of course, but but the band members that they know that I write, so they let me play originals. You know. And the other night, matter of fact, it was the last song of the fourth set, 4 hours of singing. It was pretty hard. Yeah, well, especially our other singer broke her knee and she wasn't there. So.
Oh, yeah, so you're soloing.
Soloing all night long.
Tough on the voice.
So, Charlie looked at me and says, hey, let's do that new song you wrote. I said, okay. So the other band, they don't know the song, but they're such good musicians, they just pick it right up.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Not what I hear in my head, but it'll do.
It's good. It'll work.
And Charlie announced to the people, said, this is a original song by Darrin. And I played the song and people were out dancing and, it was a slow song.
Belly rubbing. I call it belly rubbing.
After that, we said, thank you very much. Thanks for coming out. I had people coming up to me going, you wrote that song? And I was like, yes, ma'am. She goes, that was absolutely beautiful.
Right.
She goes, like 4 or 5 people came up to me and said, you wrote that song? And I'm like, yeah. That's what means the most to me, but that people understand and can comprehend where I was coming from.
Right.
And it made them feel great.
Right. So what I love about this is, hey, Mark, are you available?
I'm right here.
When we were in your office and getting ready for the show, we started talking about this type of thing that goes on in songwriting today. And isn't it crazy how something like that, how Darrin can get a complete stranger, not mom or dad telling you how great your song is, but complete strangers walk up to you and go, oh, darn it, you just touched me. That was amazing. What happened to songwriting, Mark?
Exactly. Well, we were talking about it, I think mainly that it's just not deep anymore. Songwriting is not very deep. It's very surface. Everyone copies everyone who's got the number one song because they think that'll make them have a number one song. But what Darrin's talking about is that human connection that people get to your music, and that's, as a songwriter, that's the most important thing. I'm sure he was on cloud 9 after that, because when someone gets your music and they feel it, they feel the emotion of it and the intent of it. I mean, that's wwhy you write songs.
Yeah, is he spot on?
He's spot on.
Yeah, it makes you feel something that you can't explain.
Man, it's just. I love playing music, and I like playing covers, sure. I said, but when I get to play my original stuff and it touches, like I said, that made my whole night. Yeah.
Something, to consider is this place.
Yeah.
Now you're introduced to Mark Maynard, and you can see what he has here. Maybe getting an acoustic player in or something and just do an acoustic demo on that thing, man.
I got so many songs that I just want to introduce, and, just being a father of 4.
Yeah.
And, owning a business. And,
you're busy.
I'm busy.
Yeah. You're busy. Don't forget though, you have a gift.
Yeah.
And don't rob the world of a gift.
No.
I mean that because sometimes you could talk to maybe if there's something there that maybe I'd get involved.
Right.
Make sure that we can get it cut, for your sake.
Right.
It's just kind of cool to have that, especially, this type of talents are not easily come by. And it's like I've always said, it's when grandma and grandpa tells you how great you are, they're sweet because that's their job. But when strangers do it, it's a whole other thing, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Good for you. We'll be right back after this.
They were legends, icons, voices that shaped the soul of country music. Johnny Cash.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Loretta Lynn.
Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter.
Now you can walk through the places they called home all in one day. Just outside of Nashville, explore Hideaway Farm, the private cabin retreat where Johnny Cash found peace, prayed, and played for friends. See his personal cars, memorabilia, and the home that held his heart. Then, just a scenic drive away, step into the story of Loretta Lynn at her historic ranch in Hurricane Mills. Tour her beautiful home, visit her museum, and stand in the footsteps of country royalty. 2 American legends, 2 unforgettable homes, 1 epic day trip just outside of Nashville. Book your tours now and experience country music history up close and personal. This is more than sightseeing, it's stepping into the soul of Nashville.
Hey everybody, Willie here. I just ran into Scott and some friends over at Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. So let's raise them up and have a drink. It's a holler and a swaller. Beer.
1, 2, 3, holler! Now swallow.
Hey, welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. So I always try to save the best part of the interviews, for last. You know why? Because that's when you get the right and the left hook. So we haven't even got into the nuts and bolts of this guy yet. So let's talk about some of your nominations.
Yes.
Okay. Nominations. Let's go back to 2019. What happened in your life in 2019?
2019, we had just recorded What Have I Done? And my label submitted it into the 2019 Christian Music and Film Festival in Orlando. And at first I thought I was, they was like, well, you were a selectee, is what we heard. And I'm like, oh, at least I was a selectee. And then a week later, it's like, no, you're a nominee. So I was like, I'm nominated for Best Songwriter. I was just like, wow.
Thousands.
Thousands. Just thousands of people. And I got to perform at the 2019 Christian Music. I got to perform in front of a bunch of people.
Where was that at? In Orlando?
In Orlando.
Okay, so is it a big stage? Did they have everything mic'd and ready? Was there a sound check, all that?
Sound check, everything. I mean, everything was top notch.
They provided the band?
No, I played along with the track without my vocals.
Okay.
So
you sang?
I sang the song.
Okay. And did they film it?
I think so. Yeah, I wasn't very happy with my performance. Well, I don't think it was my performance. I think it was during the sound check. And then when I got on stage, things sounded totally different.
Okay.
So it was like.
So did you have to go into like a live audition once they nominated you? Did they say come into? No. They just heard the track and said come in?
Yep. And they said.
Okay. So how does this all work? So there's something about third place that I heard. What?
Yeah, I was out of thousands of people. I came in third place. So which is. I mean, that is huge.
So you got there was nominee and then nominated.
Yeah, it was a selectee.
Yeah.
And the nominations. So it was like 10 people nominated.
Gosh, all because of What Have I Done?
Yes.
All because you took 3-4 years of your life and said, I'm going to give my life to God.
Yep.
I'm going to change things. And then this is the blessing?
Yep. Yes. It absolutely is a blessing.
Is anybody listening? Can we put God right back where he belongs, please? I'm not preaching. I'm not. I do have a strong faith, and I'll never change, no matter what anybody tells or writes or sends me. That's amazing. A lot of people are afraid to share those stories. Do you have anything more that you can dig deeper? Was there revelations that came to you? What happened?
I'm not the perfect Christian.
None of us
are. Right. And even when I was there, I didn't feel worthy of being there just because, I wasn't that face of the Christian. I wasn't that, voice of the Christian genre. And I was me, but the accolades and the amount of people that absolutely love my, K-Max from, what is it? He's a Christian artist. Okay. He was one of the judges.
Okay.
And I performed that night and I was kind of down. I knew my performance wasn't the best. I was walking through and he grabbed me and he looked at me. He goes, that was such a beautiful song. I mean, I was just like, what?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that I thought I did bad, but people still loved it. Right. So, and
that's a good artist, though. You're hardest on yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Tracy Lawrence used to do that. He used to record all of his shows. He's Tracy Lawrence,
yes,
the big country artist. He would record all of his shows and then get on the bus and then critique them.
Right.
I think that made him better. I mean, it has to, right? So as you being an artist, that's like the best thing I could have heard out of you, because that's exactly what you should be doing. You're an artist on yourself.
Right.
But the people who you perform for were floored by it.
Yeah, a lot of people were. And then, like I said, all night long, people would come up to me and it's like, oh, that song is so beautiful. It touched me, you know. And I'm like, well, that's kind of, you know, just take that with in your life every day, you know.
Right. And when you say take that in your life every day, then you try to tell people, you know, what genre are you? Well, I write in every genre. I could sing any genre, but what came out of me was a Christian song. Did you ever get labeled that? Like this is a Christian artist?
A little bit, you know. And when the first, well, of course, the you know, the music label that I was on was a Christian label. Mm-hmm. So of course I got right into that. Yes.
Sure.
And I didn't mind. You know, I'm a Christian.
But it fit. It fit at the tight fit.
Yes.
And that's what's important. And that time of your life is when it fit.
Yes.
But you took that as, okay, that was a great act. Like, thank you, Lord.
Right.
Now I'm going to continue to write. I'm going to continue to play.
Right.
So when you do your shows, what like songs do you guys play when you, like, if somebody wanted to book you,
right?
What are they going to get?
Darrin Charles, you're talking?
Yeah.
Man, they're going to get country. They're going to get rock. I mean, the genre of music I write, it can be anything from punk to rock to country to soul. I mean, I'm all over the board. Yeah. So it all depends on how it comes out. And
so I go to like your website or your Facebook page, and I go, I want you to play at my venue. What songs are you gonna perform typically?
Well, depends on what your venue is.
Really? So you just play by how it goes?
Yeah. You know, even when we play out now with the band, it's to play to the crowd.
Yeah. So you can read them.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell that there's this place you ever been to Nashville?
No, I have not.
There's this place that's called Broadway Street.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretend like Newport Richie, Main Street there. That's Nashville. There's one street with 45 bars, 3 stories high. There's a stage on every single. But I tell people, I say, when you get on Broadway and you're going to get in one of those bars, Kid Rock's, whoever it is,
right.
Remember, every single tourist who comes there, go upstairs and hear somebody else, go next door to hear somebody else. So when you get them in your club and they took the time to walk into you to see you, it's your job to keep them there.
Yep.
So to read a room is not easy to do, but you have to know the room.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, whoever's walking in, that's where we're going, because they're just going to get up and leave because they can. Especially in Nashville. Here it's a little bit more, you know, the band who's playing is the band who's playing. Right, next door might be something, might not. But for you to take it to another level and go, I got these people here. They got in their car, came in to see me. I want to play what they want.
Well, I'm going to play what they want to hear, yeah.
Do you guys do tip jars in Nashville?
We do. We do a tip
jar. You know who
jar.
started that? It was Willie Nelson.
What's really?
Yeah, at Tootsie's. You know why? Because it actually wasn't Willie. There's this lady, her name was Tootsie's, who owned Tootsie's. And she would help struggling musicians in Nashville. And then they finally decided to put this bucket up there that pickles used to come into. A pickle bucket. It's probably a jar back then, not plastic, because that was when food was taken care of properly, right? Right? You hear me?
Yes.
Hence why we go to First Watch. We think it's the best. So,
yes.
So she would put this up there for all the musicians that would come in, the Chris Christophersons, the Willie Nelsons, and they would put money in there. So she would help them. She had to run her bar. She had to pay her bills on her bar. She couldn't keep paying these guys to come up and play. So they started this thing called the tip bucket. And it's such a great thing. And what I love about the tip jug is that, well, now it's digital. Like they put cue cards up there and stuff. But some people don't get it, I don't think. I think you have to play it right, Darrin?
Yeah. It depends on the venue we're playing. I mean, some people tip a lot. Right. You know, they're dancing all night long for 4 hours. They're going to tip.
I'm $20 a song, no matter what.
Right.
I am, no matter what, because I know the craft. I get what you're going through. And if you're going to play a song that I ask you to do,
that's it. Can you play this song? Can you play this song?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll play it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like.
Yeah. And when some of the artists, I think in Nashville, it's become like their desperations. Like they almost beg for money. And if you're good enough, you'll never have to beg for money, because I have artists down there that make 6 figures in Nashville, working 4 days a week, singing songs.
Yeah, I mean, with the band, I actually don't take any money.
Yeah.
The drummer, the bass player, the other guys, the musicians that show up because they're so good. Yeah. And I tell them, I said, give me $20 for gas. You know, I'll give them the rest of the money.
Yeah.
It's just a passion.
I don't think it's passion, sir. I think it's your love.
Well, it is.
I think it's found your
don't
soul.
Don't tell my wife that.
No, I won't tell my wife. I'm the same way. Music has my soul. My wife has my heart.
Yes, completely true.
Baby, I'm just kidding. It's for the air. Shh, I'm just kidding. Right? Go ahead, you're just kidding too, right, Darrin?
Yeah.
We'll be right back, you guys.
Hey, listen! Hey, don't go nowhere. We got more coming at you.
That's right, y'all.
Hey, I'm Scott Collier, and you're listening to Drop Me Off in Nashville, podcasts with Scottie and friends. Check us out.
Hey, welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. Again, Angie, these guys are mean, so here you have my soul and my heart. Okay, baby? He's lying. So, Darrin, what are you doing now? You writing? You said you got the 4 babies, you got the wife, you got your own personal business.
Yeah.
You're a busy human being.
I am a busy man.
Okay, so are you still dabbling in music?
Yeah. I still...
Tell me about it.
It took me a while to write again, but now I started writing, and I was sitting by my little home studio playing, and the song just kept playing in my head. And then the song is called Love in the Night, and it's...
great title. Love in the Night. Great.
It's about 2 best friends. Mm-hmm. They've never been with each other. They've just been best friends forever. Mm-hmm. And one night, they were consoling each other, and they hook up, of course. And it goes through the journey of, him looking at her going, God, I hope you feel the same way I do. I'm so in love with you. And they've both been in love with each other forever.
They thought it was a friendship.
But it was a friendship. And he says, you kissed me softly and I held you tight, just like the first time that you spend the night. It was just like, or I gazed in your eyes like a junkie who's hooked.
Right.
And the song goes through
Beautiful
marriage
lines.
And through years of living together. And at the very end of the song, it says, you took your last breath and I held you tight, just like the first time that you spent the night. It's just
the whole song comes together.
The whole song comes together. It's a big circle. It's a full circle of love, and
the full circle.
Yes,
hard to do.
It's very beautiful, and the people absolutely love it.
Did you piano it?
No, guitar.
You an acoustic?
Just me an acoustic. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the chords just fell out of you.
Yeah, it's kind of very Celtic sounding. You know, the song. It's very.
You were saying earlier that you had a problem with one of your fingers, so the F chord or something, or the C chord. You and Mark were talking about that.
Man, the brain surgery screwed me up.
Brain surgery? What happened? I didn't know you had brain.
Yeah, I couldn't play or sing for 3 years. I'm just, like I said, this year was the first year I'm back to playing music.
Was it? What did you? What? Can I ask what happened?
Yeah, sure. So I was having pain in my ear and in my jaw and in my eye and in my head. And
like headaches.
Worse, like someone was stabbing me with like an ice pick. And for 2.5 years, my doctor couldn't find out what was going on. And finally,
MRIs, CAT scans, blah.
I had another musician who's a doctor. He plays saxophone, and he says to me, "What's wrong with you?" And I told him. He goes, "Come to my office." He goes, "I have an MRI sheet. We're going to find out what's wrong with you." In a half hour, he found out what was wrong. So the trigeminal nerve, when people have strokes, that controls your whole face. One's on the left, one's on the right. Mine, it's right where your base of your brain meets the brainstem. And I had an artery wrapped around mine. And every time my heart would beat, that nerve would just, it would just kill me. I was in pain forever. And I had brain surgery 5 hours. They told me, you're going to be great. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're going to be a new man. I couldn't walk. In the hospital, I sat there for 5 days. I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't do anything. I was just like, are you sure I'm going to be okay? And when I went home, it took me a long time to rehab.
Wait. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah. So you woke up.
Yeah.
Doctor comes in, slapping you on the back. Yeah. Everything's great. You're going to be fine. You go to move your legs and they don't move.
Oh, yeah. That was, for me to get out of the hospital, I had to walk 3 steps. And I could barely do that.
Arms, everything else okay? Just the legs?
my whole head, my face, all the left side is still numb.
Sure.
My tongue, my lips.
As of today.
Still. I started getting some feeling back in my lips and my tongue, which is great because I could sing now.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't pronunciate.
You got a hell of a voice.
Thank you.
I mean, your voice is really deep.
Yeah, I got a little. Well, it was higher.
Yeah.
My voice has changed since this whole thing. So,
Okay.
my fingers, my leg, it affected the whole left side
So
of my
when you're
body.
playing,
I couldn't play. I couldn't keep rhythm.
Mark, you were talking. You had something with that too, right? I mean, one of your arms or your legs or something. What were you saying? I think Mark stepped out.
He broke his finger.
He broke his finger. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So you don't realize, like, I was talking, like Mike Estes, I was talking about with Skinner guys.
Right.
He had neck surgery.
Yes.
And he said he goes out. Doc says 3 months. I'm starting to book shows. I sound like crap. I'm embarrassed. I'm canceling stuff. I gotta wait. What do? I'm practicing. It's irritating. That's got to be very discouraging for a guitar player.
I was so depressed. I gotta be honest with you, and not that I blamed it on God, but I was like, why? Everything was going so good.
Yeah, yeah.
I was about to finish my album, and
but COVID was most of that, wasn't it?
Well, it was before that. Yeah.
It was. Yeah,
it kind of put a damper on things, but
now look at this is why you're a good songwriter, because you wrote your first song and did very well with it. Got that record deal with Indie. Did that amazing video. You guys go check out that video, please. We'll pitch that again at the end. Don't let me forget. But then now you have Love in the Night.
Yes,
that's just as powerful.
Oh, it's powerful.
So it's not stopping, is what I'm saying.
No,
you're right.
I'm back.
You're a writer. Yeah, you're a writer.
Yeah,
you're a writer. And so when you accept that, and you could still take care of your family, take care of your babies, go to work, and then once in a while in the truck, just bring your guitar every now and then. That's all.
Oh, believe me, every time I get home, I now that I can play, I sit there and I strum and. Sometimes you write and sometimes you don't. It's just sometimes you just don't feel it.
Yeah,
and that's when
it's not there.
I never force writing.
No. I think I talk about that a lot. I say the same thing. I've started songs 5 years ago. One of them was called "Save You a Seat," and I couldn't get it right.
Right.
I went with a bunch of different co-writers. We did all this stuff, and they like, this is great, but it wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah.
It wasn't what I was seeing in my head or hearing in my head. And I just finished it this last year. So I get it. You got to sometimes put it down and just let time get here and then pick up on it again. Right.
Right.
So what else? You got any shows that are coming up in the future?
Yeah, we got a couple shows in Dunedin, down VFW. We play a lot for the veterans and stuff because that's, without them, we ain't here.
We ain't here.
Yeah.
Please send me an invite for those, will you?
I will.
I'm going to come.
And we're playing the party for Chasco Fiesta.
Where's that at?
Mike and Jenny's.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
She invited us over.
My whole band's going to be there.
Yeah, she invited us over. She said, she goes, that's what I'm going to, Jenny, don't get mad.
It's fun.
She goes, that's when I let my hair down. And I said, well, good for you, sweetheart. But she goes, I have a fantastic time and everybody knows it and that's good.
Yeah. The whole band has already said, yes. They did it last year. A couple of them did, and now they're all coming.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we plan on coming by for sure. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I'll put together some original songs for you.
Please do. Yeah. Let's stay in touch. Promise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You have my email. You have my phone number. We're now friends. So, and thank you for coming in today.
No, thanks for having me.
What a great show. Let's go ahead and plug everything you got. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can go on Facebook, Darrin Charles Music. Then you can look at my video. You can listen to a couple different songs I have released. What Have I Done? And Superhero, which is it's a tribute song to all first responders. And that's more of a tribute song, but it's a good song.
Darrin Charles. ARRIN Charles, YouTube. Check it out. Look for his stuff, you guys. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for listening to Drop Me Off in Nashville, and thanks for making me a fan of yours.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
See you guys soon.
Thanks for joining Scottie and Friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join the Drop Me Off in Nashville family. Engineering and production provided by Podcast Production Music.
Well, Nashville, can't thank you enough for all the time.
Y'all come back now. Here?